Yeah, I needed to take 2 or 3 or 10 steps back and look at the big picture. But I was just so in it, I was so motivated to try to win the Tour de France, to beat, I thought 2004 was the year, The year before I got 4th, but I did it had a cracked collarbone. And I thought 2004 was my year. I had the right team behind me. Everything was perfect, so I thought, And so, yeah, I needed to step away from the sport, And luck, I got caught, and I did have to step away from the sport. Probably one of the best things that ever happened to me.
At that stage, the motivation was to beat Lance. That was it. That was like...
Well, just to win.
Yeah.
To win, to beat Lance would have been icing on the cake.
What would winning have given you, do you think? Or what was...
it would have gotten worse then, It would just been, I would have gotten...
But if you put yourself back in 2004, Tyler's head, it's like, well, I'm doing all this with the purpose of winning, and when I do that, somehow salvation will be mine.
I don't know. Yeah, who knows what would have happened. Yeah, it just brought on more pressure, more,
You're just part of a system.
Yeah, I was definitely part of the system.
And
but I was a willing participant.
Sure.
A willing participant. And, once I bought into it, I was like, okay, this is how it's done. And I just rolled up my sleeves. I looked the other way. I changed as a person. I knew the whole time it was wrong, but I was like, F it, I'm doing it. Like, this is how it's done. I saw how, certain individuals did it. This is how we're going to do it. You can love him or hate him, but Lance, I like to win, but Lance really had to win. Second to me was really good, but he didn't like to finish in second. So he was the most motivated person that I saw ever that wanted to win was Lance.
People are still obsessed with him.
Yeah, I'm not here just, obviously Lance and I have our stuff. We're not friends anymore. I certainly don't hate him. I used to hate him, hate his guts. I don't hate him anymore. I've forgiven him in my own sort of way.
He didn't speak to you after Oprah or around Oprah, did he?
But I'm not here to talk.
No,
I'm just here to share my story and tell the truth about what can happen if you don't really think about long-term consequences.